And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from Madison Edgewood High School. WXRO Sports and DailyDodge.com present Beaver Dam Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight, it's a matchup at the Badger Conference Crossover Challenge. We've got two ranked teams set to do battle. Beaver Dam taking on Stoughton. Hi again, everybody. It's Mike Tronson with you at the gym, joined by my partner, former Eustis Ford boys basketball coach and Hall of Famer Kirk Call. Rusty is our engineer back at the 95.3 studios. Anthony's here on site in the gym running the video stream for DailyDodge.com. And this broadcast tonight is brought to you by Air Care, Farmers Implement, Beaver Dam Community Hospital, Surefire, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Pine Hills Trucking, Landmark Credit Union, Columbus Family Dental, Dr. Jen at Chiropractic USA, and we thank our video stream sponsors tonight. They include QBS Law and Lidkey Motors of Beaver Dam. Welcome into the broadcast, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this showdown on Saturday night here in the capital city of Wisconsin. As I mentioned, two ranked teams. Beaver Dam currently at number 1 in the WIS Sports Coaches Poll for Division II. Also, Stoughton at number 9 currently in that same survey in Division II. And Stoughton coming in at 9-3 overall. Beaver Dam at 13-1. This is the last game of this event that's been going on all day today, and actually there were a couple of games last night. And so we've, no disrespect to the other teams, Kirk, but I think we've saved the best for last as these two squads will do battle. As good as Stoughton is, still going to be an uphill battle against Beaver Dam, coming in nationally ranked this week. Again, still at number 10, according to MaxPreps.com.
Well, this is the marquee game of the Badger North and South teams. This is an excellent event. The boys, I believe, play next week, and I know you'll get to it, but I think Tim Chase said they're going to host this next year. This is a nice venue. First time I've been to Edgewood High School. And Stoughton comes in 9th in the Division II. They're 9-3, 6-1 in the conference. And the reason they're playing in this game is because they beat the team that just beat DeForest. They beat Monona Grove 75-55 to earn the number 1 seed due to the tiebreaker.
Yeah, what they do, if you're not familiar with this event, they take the 8 teams in each division of the Badger Conference, the North and the South, and what they do for the crossover event is they match them up based on standings at the halfway point of the season. So in other words, Beaver Dam is in first place in the North. Stoughton, via the tiebreaker, is in first place in the South. So that's why these two teams are matching up in this game tonight. Last night, they matched up the number 8 teams and the number 7 teams. Earlier today, they did the number 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2 matchups leading up to this game here. So that's how they draw the pairings for this event, is it's based on your current standings at the halfway point of the season. And we mentioned Stoughton having a nice year at 9-3. They're 6-1 right now in the Badgers South, and they are led offensively by Peyton Treloff. Treloff is a 5'8" senior, averaging about 12 points per ball game. Pretty good free throw shooter at 75%. She's also 41%, Kirk, from beyond the arc, so she's not afraid to pop the 3 ball.
Absolutely, and then there's Alex Ashworth, shoots the 3 ball 38%. Megan Margie, 33%. So those are the 3 that's going to hurt them from the arc. They're a pretty decent free throw shooting team, 60.1 on the year, 30% from the 3, 44% from 2-point. They average about 25 rebounds, 10 assists. They turn the ball over 13 times a game and steal at 10. They score 52.9. They give up 48, while Beaver Dam scores 66 and only gives up 34. They're pretty stingy.
Yeah, right. Stoughton doesn't blow you off the charts with their offensive numbers. They can score, but they're not going to blow you away most nights. Their defense is what's really getting it done for them, as you said. And, well, how appropriate that they're playing Beaver Dam, because what does Beaver Dam do better than maybe any other team in the state? They play defense. And the Golden Beavers, perfect 7-0 in the Badger North, 13-1 on the year. They're coming off that great win last Monday night, Kirk, a game you and I broadcast at Reedsburg, 74-36. I mean, again, just outstanding, suffocating defense And it also helped that they had 5 players in double figures in that game, so they were getting it done on both ends of the floor.
Well, and they had 8 threes by 6 different girls. And speaking of girls, Kara Crowley,
Beaver Dam grad.
Beaver Dam grad. She's in the house tonight, and I heard driving over to your place that Rick Armand is sitting here listening tonight from his living room on his big screen TV. So thanks for watching, Rick, and hello, everybody out there.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy this one tonight. Should be a lot of fun as Beaver Dam and Stoughton get set to do battle. Right now, we're going to step aside, and when we come back, we'll continue our pregame coverage here at Edgewood High School. Up next, you'll hear comments from the head coach of Beaver Dam. That's Tim Chase. Right after this break, you're listening to Beaver Dam Golden Beaver girls basketball on 95.3 WXRO and DailyDodge.com. And we welcome you back to Madison Edgewood. Mike Tronson standing by once again with Tim Chase, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, great to see you. Coming off a fine effort last Monday night at Reedsburg. Another great win for your ball club, 74-36. I believe you had 5 players in double figures in that game. So it was, as far as sharing the basketball, things were really good on Monday night.
Yeah, it's been a common theme for our team this year. Our kids just find the open player, really are selfless, and good things happen when we do that. We share the ball. So can't say enough about our kids like that, and we need to continue that, kind of play the second half of the season.
As well as you played offensively, as well as you shared the ball Monday night, one of the comments you made to me in the postgame was that things you want to improve on. You said to me, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that as well as you're playing, you think you can be even more consistent on the offensive end.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can execute a lot better. I think we can shoot the ball a little bit better. We got some things we could fix with our offensive end. Defensively, we just got to get a little more consistent and just play. We still have a few possessions we can play a little bit better, but offensively, I feel like we are leaving quite a bit out there right now that we could be doing a better job on.
Well, you had several days now this week of downtime, just to be able to practice, work on some things. Were you able to get some things accomplished in the practices?
Yeah, well, Tuesday we took off. We'd had 6 games in 12 days, so we really needed a day off. Wednesday and Thursday, Wednesday we did a lot of game prep, trying to get ready, kind of work on some things that have been ailing our offense a little bit. Yesterday and then this morning got a lot of shooting up, so really want to get our kids back acclimated to Wisconsin, I guess a little bit would be a good way to put it. So we're certainly trying to play the best brand of basketball that we can, and we're going to do everything we possibly can to make that happen.
Yeah, that's a good reminder. I almost forgot. Yeah, you had a really busy stretch there with, you had last weekend 3 games in 4 days. Before that in Florida, 3 games in 3 days. I know these girls are in top shape. They're very conditioned, but that's going to take a toll on anybody at any level.
Well, absolutely. I mean, not only are 3 games in Florida, but then you make a trip down to Milwaukee, and then on a Monday night you're right over to Reedsburg. So that's a lot of traveling, really. So it was nice to have a day off on Tuesday. It was nice to get back in the gym. Can't say enough about our kids and just how resilient they are, and how they just want to get back the next day and get better. And that's really been our theme, and they just care so much about each other and just really want to play great basketball. So I don't expect anything different tonight.
Well, tonight you've got the Badger Conference Crossover Challenge. Your opponent is Stoughton. Looking at their team, what concerns you most?
Just a solid over team. Brad Pickett's one of the best coaches in the state. Run a dribble drive offense. They're very disciplined in what they do. If you leave them, they will knock down some threes. So we really have got to contain the dribble, not overhelp, because if we do, they'll knock down threes. Defensively, they're a real good pack line defensive team. They're just a solid basketball team with a lot of good players. They don't really put a weak kid out on the floor. So they share the scoring pretty well, and they do some different things. So it's going to be a different game. A team we haven't played before. Since I've been here, I don't remember the last time. I'm sure Beaver Dam probably sometime in the history has probably played Stoughton. But since I've been here, it's not a team we've played ever. But a team that we have watched over the years, because it was a team we definitely thought we could see at tournaments at the end of the year. But yeah, should be a great game tonight. Playing down in Madison, pretty cool to come down here and play at Edgewood. Just a couple of miles off from the state capitol and from UW's campus, so it'll be a lot of fun for us here tonight.
It's got to be fun to come to an event like this and get to play a team that you aren't as familiar with, something new for you. So I would think that's kind of enjoyable and something different to kind of break things up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a great event. I mean, you got 16 teams. You got 8 teams in North and South having a game in the middle of the year after the first side. I think this is a great idea for the conference to do. Some other things I don't always agree about, but this is a great event, and we get to host this next year for girls. So that's get people up to our beautiful new facility up in Beaver Dam. But just a great event. Seeing 16 quality teams, 16 quality coaches, 16 great communities that support their schools. So tremendous event for the Badger Conference to put on.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but these games do not count in your conference standings, right? In the North or the South?
Correct, they don't. But tonight's really a big, not only is the pride and kind of bragging rights, but there's a lot of seeding going on. Now we're on the other side. We're not in the same sectional as a lot of these teams. But like Watertown, Bewaniki, before they're in the same sectional. Right now we're watching DeForest and Monona Grove play. This is a big deal for a lot of these teams tonight. And for Stoughton against us tonight, it's a big deal how they compare with some of the teams in the North. Because that sectional pretty much turns into a Badger North-South Conference tournament.
Well, I wish you and the girls a lot of good luck tonight, Tim. Thanks as always for your time. Do appreciate it.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
All right, that's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside, and we're back right after this on 95.3 WXRO and DailyDodge.com. And welcome back to Madison Edgewood High School. Mike Tronson alongside the Hall of Famer Kirk Hall as we get you set for girls basketball here at the Badger Conference Challenge. 2 ranked teams from Division II, top-ranked Beaver Dam and number 9 Stoughton getting set to do battle. Here are the starting lineups. First for the Stoughton Lady Vikings, coached by Brad Pickett. They come in with a 9-3 record. The guards are Alex Ashworth, a 5'8" senior. Also at guard, Peyton Treloff, 5'8" senior. The forwards include Ashley Nelson, a 5'11" senior. Emma Kissling, 5'8" and a senior. and Kiana Baker, a 5'8 senior. So again, those starters for Stoughton are Alex Ashworth, Peyton Treloff, Ashley Nelson, Emma Kissling, and Kiana Baker. Now the starters for Beaver Dam and the Golden Beavers with a familiar starting five coached by Tim Chase at 13-1. The guards are Paige Schumann, a 5'6 senior, along with Jada Donaldson, 5'6 and a junior. Also at guard, Maddie Wilkie, a sophomore at 5 feet 10 inches tall. Up front, it's Tara Stoffaker, 5'11 senior, along with Allie Van Loo, a 6'4" senior. So again, for Beaver Dam, Paige Schumann, Jada Donaldson, Maddie Wilkie, Tara Stoffaker, and Allie Van Loo getting the start tonight. And Beaver Dam in their green jerseys and shorts tonight with the yellow numbers and trim. Meanwhile, the Stoughton Lady Vikings in white jerseys and shorts tonight with blue numbers and trim.
Well, the keys tonight, after the dominating and convincing victory last Monday at second place Reedsburg, the girls have had a chance to refresh their bodies, and I look for them to come out determined, focused, and ready to show the state, oh wait, the world, we're on video, how talented they really are. I believe that Stoughton has not seen this type of defensive pressure before, ever. I predict another fundamentally sound, well-executed game by the Golden Beavers as they prove why they are the best in the Badger Conference.
We'll step aside back after this on WXRODailyDodge.com. Getting close to tip-off here at Madison Edgewood High School. Final game of the Badger Conference Crossover Challenge. Should be a good one. The Beaver Dam girls taking on Stoughton. And bragging rights, of course, on the line. These games do not count in the conference standings for these teams. But again, bragging rights on the line because I'm sure the teams in the north want to beat those teams, their counterparts in the south, and vice versa. One thing we should mention here, we haven't talked about it yet in the pregame, Kirk, is a special milestone that might occur tonight. Beaver Dam's Tara Stoffaker is 14 points shy of hitting 1,000 career points. So we could possibly see her hit that milestone in the game. Again, she's currently at 986 career points, 14 more to hit 1,000. Wouldn't it be something if she did it here tonight in Madison, where she's going to be playing her college basketball just down the road?
And in front of her coach, who's here in the house.
Jonathan Sippis, the Wisconsin Badger coach, is here to watch.
And her future teammate, Kara Crowley, in the house.
So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. We've got the Tara Stoffaker watch on tonight for that possible milestone. Again, if you're just joining us, it's Ashworth, Treloff, Nelson, Kissling, and Baker, the starters for Stoughton. And again, Schumann, Donaldson, Wilkie, Stoffaker, Van Loo for Beaver Dam. And in the first half of play tonight, as those of you can see probably watching the video stream, Beaver Dam will go away from us, down towards the far end of the court. Stoughton will come towards us at the near end. They'll switch it up after halftime. We are, as you can see on the video stream, we're actually up in the balcony and on the end of the court here at Edgewood High School. Pretty good view, actually. And so we're glad you're tuned in tonight, whether you're listening on the old-fashioned electric radio on WXRO or if you're tuned in watching the video stream on dailydodge.com. Emma Kissling jumps it at center for Stoughton, and Allie Van Loo does the honors for Beaver Dam. The tap is controlled by Stoffaker and Beaver Dam, and this game is underway as Paige Schumann takes a bounce pass, and she will direct traffic from the point. Looks like 2-3 zone defense here, Kirk, to start off for Stoughton.
Yes, it is. They start 5 seniors for Stoughton.
This is Jada Donaldson, right side, little lob pass up to Wilkie, top of the bubble. Left side dish on the wing, Schumann into the post. Van Loo kicks it right out. Donaldson spotting him for a wide open three. Got it, and that's a great start. Jada Donaldson from downtown Madison, and it's 3-0 Beaver Dam as we are 27 seconds into the contest.
Straight up man-to-man defense so far. Big basket from downtown by Donaldson.
There's a lob pass taken in the left corner by Kiana Baker. Gives it to her teammate Kissling. Jumper is no good over the rim, too strong, and Stoffaker has the rebound. Stoffaker back across the timeline. One hands it to Schumann on the left side. She'll drive into the paint. And now picks up the dribble and sends it back to Stoffaker. Touch pass out to the right side. Donaldson feeding Van Loo in the right block. Sends it up top. High on the left for three. Schumann hits the three. Paige Schumann from long range. 6-0 Beaver Dam. 1 minute in. And Beaver Dam's already got a couple of threes and now a ball knocked out of bounds. And the Stoughton Lady Vikings will keep possession, but that full court pressure as per usual by the Golden Beavers.
Well, a lot of respect paid to Coach Brad Pickett by Tim Chase. I don't care how good of a coach you are. If you can't play defense against these girls, you better change it. Steal.
And Wilkie back the other way through the center circle. Pushes it left side. Stoffaker for three. Here it comes. Off the rim a little bit short. And the rebound pulled down by the Vikings as that one's grabbed by Ashley Nelson. Nelson now in the front court takes the pass and sends it left side. Bad pass intercepted. Wilkie with another steal. Back the other way in a flash. Here's Wilkie down the lane.
Oh, baby.
It's a defender. The left is good.
Timeout.
Yeah. Wilkie with a great move. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute on WXRO and dailydodge.com. All right, out of the timeout, it's Stoughton basketball as the Vikings work it to the front end. Here's a fadeaway jumper off the rim, no good for Kissling. They fight for the rebound on the baseline. That was Schumann down there. She got fouled. She was sandwiched between a couple of Lady Vikings. Go on Ashworth, the senior. First of the game for either side. Now Schumann will trot across the midcourt stripe. Sends it to Donaldson, left elbow. Donaldson. Lob pass back to Page on the right side. Schumann into the corner. Stoffaker. Post feed. There's Van Loo. Catches, shoots, and scores. Oh, that's pretty. Great ball movement. And Van Loo for two to make it 10-0 Beaver Dam. And we are not even 2.5 minutes into the contest. Beaver Dam's already up double digits.
Stoffaker sharing the sugar.
Ashworth
Another
lost the ball.
turnover.
She was double teamed, and then Stoffaker
couldn't
handle it, though. Yep, couldn't control it. So that's a break for the Vikings, who will inbound near the timeline.
Girls look shell-shocked. Stoughton has not seen this type of pressure.
No, they have not. This is Treloff. Long two off the inbounds pass. Missed it off the back of the iron. No good. Schumann tips the rebound to Donaldson. One-on-one the other way. Donaldson right side, and she's fouled as she tried to go in. That's going to go on Peyton Treloff. And that'll be her first and the team's second. And, yeah, the Vikings do look a little shell-shocked, and Beaver Dam is boy, they are firing on all cylinders early.
Exactly the quote I was going to come up with. They are just looking to get after it and just set the tone, and they've done it. 11-0 lead.
Donaldson,
Oh,
she, about 50% from the free throw line. She hit the first one.
how about the sweet move by Maddie Wilkie, sidestepping, just slid right around the defender for an easy basket.
Second free throw is also good. Jada's already got 5 points. 12-0 Beaver Dam. We are 2 minutes and 36 seconds into the game, and there is a ball, not that it wasn't a foul, actually. They were trying to feed Treloff on the near sideline, and Jada Donaldson bumped her. And so this is going to be Kiana Baker to throw it in for the Vikings.
Straight man-to-man defense.
Finds Ashworth. Ashworth in the corner, sends it cross court. Left side, kicked up top, and grabbed there by Treloff. Treloff hands it off. Coming around to the near side is Kissling. Leaves it off for Ashworth. Ashworth, underhanded pass taken by Baker. Baker driving against Wilkie. Kicks it to the corner. Bad pass, intercepted. Donaldson off the steal, back the other way. Throws it ahead to Schumann. Out to the corner. Natalie Jens now on the floor for three and buries it. Natalie Jens came in at the last dead ball. She knocks down a triple. The 5'6" sophomore is in the scoring column already. 15-0. Beaver Dam on top of Stoughton. 14:44 to go in the first half. Jens knocks it loose. Stoffaker the steal on a pass that was intended for Baker. Long pass ahead. Wilkie has it. Lob pass up to Schumann high on the left. Fakes the three to the free throw line. Looking down low. Wilkie catches the pass.
Get in.
Left hand puts it up and in.
Another timeout. Another full.
Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. 17-0 Beaver Dam. We're back in 1 minute on WXRO and DailyDodge.com. Well, there are fast starts, and then there's this start. Beaver Dam is up 17-0 on Stoughton 3.5 minutes into the game.
And it's pretty much just been excellent execution offensively and defensively. Oh, now they get into the run and jump.
The Vikings get it across, and Baker triple team down on the block, loses the ball. Jens on her knees, flips it to Wilkie. Wilkie to Stoffaker, left side, layup.
And
in transition. Stoffaker for two.
Hey, Wilkie's down.
Oh, wait a minute. Now she's getting up.
Come on, girl.
Don't scare me like that there.
Well, she was down.
She was down. It is 19-0.
And here comes the microwave. Carly Burkhardt. She can heat it up in a hurry.
So Burkhardt now getting on the floor, the 5'8" junior, checking in. So, yeah, they're going to put Wilkie on the bench just as a precaution. 19-0. Beaver Dam leads Stoughton, and the Vikings get it in. We've played now 4 minutes. 4 minutes of action, and Beaver Dam's up by 19. Now here's Ashworth. Jumper on the right side. No good off the rim. Offensive board put back. Count that one. Is that Delaney Seidel, 15?
It was the lefty.
Yep. So Delaney Seidel came off the bench.
And Jen scores.
And Jen's at the other end, answers right away. 21-2. Beaver Dam in front. Also on the floor for Stoughton, Brianna Sproul, a 5'11" senior. She had come on a few moments ago. Here's a three on the way for Ashworth. From the left elbow, no good. Offensive board, kept alive by Kissling. So it's a reload for the Vikings. 13-22 to go. There's a steal. Stoffaker back the other way. Stoffaker going in for a lip and lost the ball. Out of bounds. It was knocked out by the defender chasing her. That was Treloff. Beaver Dam's going to keep possession as we have more subs coming in. Van Loo actually returning for Beaver Dam. And let's see who we got coming in for Stoughton. In for Stoughton, Miranda Kotlowski, a 5'5 junior. Somebody else came in there. I'm trying to see who that was. Might have been somebody returning. So anyways, this is Donaldson around the horn, right side. Jens into the post. Van Loo catches, missed it off the side of the backboard, and out of bounds it goes off of Van Loo, they're saying, and back to Stoughton. Well, interesting there, but 13:06 remaining now in the opening stanza, and Beaver Dam 21, Stoughton 2.
They haven't shown the 1-2-1-1 diamond press, nor the 1-3-1 half-court trap yet.
There's
Nice.
a bounce pass to the right block and a shot up off the rim, no good for Treloff. Fighting for the rebound, Kissling, actually, beg your pardon, that was Seidel that got the rebound to a teammate, and then the ball knocked out of bounds, and Beaver Dam's going to get it back as we had a scramble and a foul. All right, Sproul picked up the foul. That's the first personal on Bryn Sproul, third team foul on the Vikings in that 2-3 zone. Jens in the lane, shoots it off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped to the left corner, and Donaldson swats it back to Schumann at the top of the key to save the possession. Now Burkhart driving in the middle of the lane, puts it up and got it to go. Carly Burkhart makes it 23-2. Beaver Dam leading with 12:24 left until intermission.
Well, Jada Donaldson is just hawking the ball.
Here's a drive, and putting it up and in is Emma Kissling.
Nice move by the senior, 5'8".
23-4. Burkhart tried to go up with it. Might have been partially blocked, and the loose ball taken away by Sproul, and it's Stoughton with possession now. We're 6 minutes in. 23-4. Golden Beavers on top of the Vikings. We're at Madison Edgewood High School. Final game of the Badger Conference Challenge. Megan Margie, she was the other one that came in, and she's stripped by Donaldson. Back the other way, Donaldson trying to sidestep her. Puts it up, counted and one! Jada Donaldson, coast to coast off the steal. It's the hoop and the harm, and she's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, there it was. It was the old Linda Ronstadt move. Blew by you.
And we got fresh bodies coming on the floor. Actually, Tara Stoffaker returning for Beaver Dam. Paige Hodgson also out there now on the floor for Coach Tim Chase, the 6'3 sophomore. The foul was on Megan Margie, which was her first and the team's fourth. Donaldson to shoot one. And it's in the air. It is no good. Rebound is grabbed by Stoughton. And here they come the other way. I'm having trouble reading the Stoughton numbers.
So am I.
They're small font, and they're not real clear.
And four ponytails.
Yeah, and ponytails. That hurts a little bit, too.
A lot.
This is Miranda Kotlowski driving against Jens. Trying to go left side, underhands it out beyond the arc. And on the drive now, trying to reverse is Kiana Baker, and she traveled. And so another Viking turnover. And the Golden Beavers will inbound. Actually, we got to get personnel set. Actually, Maddie Wilkie returning now.
That's good to see.
Yes, that is good to see as she'll throw it in. Jada Donaldson went to the bench for a rest. Right now it's Wilkie. Actually, Rachel Urich checked in. 5'7 seniors. You've got Wilkie, Urich, Hodgson, Stoffaker for three. Got it from the right corner. Stoffaker now with 5 points on the evening. 28-4. Beaver Dam leading.
9 more.
Jens is also out there for Beaver Dam. I think I got them all. Yep, she's 9 away from 1,000. We're watching that closely. Tara Stoffaker looking for a possible milestone here tonight in Madison. 10:54 and counting left until halftime.
Stoughton is discombobulated on offense.
Baker threw a double team. Oh, and she put it up with the right hand. Nice reverse.
Then, nice move. She averages 5 a game.
And it's 28-6. Beaver Dam still comfortably in front. 10:37 and counting left in the half. Jens another three ball. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Stoffaker fighting for the rebound. Got bumped. It's actually taken away by Stoughton, and we got a foul to boot on Beaver Dam. It's going to go on Maddie Wilkie. And for Wilkie, that's just her first personal and only the second team foul here in this one. 10:31 remaining first half. Mike Tronson alongside Kurt Call. We're at Madison Edgewood High School for this Badger Conference Challenge game. We've got Rusty operating as our engineer back at the 95.3 studios tonight. Anthony's on site here with us in the gym. He's running the video stream for dailydodge.com. That's right, you can watch tonight's game if you have access to the web. And this is Ashworth. Ashworth guarded closely by Wilkie, leaves it off now for Miranda Kotlowski. Kotlowski driving against Wilkie, Bounce this out. Jens trying to strip it. Trying to steal it away from Treloff, but she got called for a foul instead.
We've got Stoughton for 8 turnovers, none for the Golden Beavers, as 3 starters return, Schumann, Van Loo, and Donaldson. And now we are going to have the starting lineup on the court for Tim Chase.
Yeah, he's substituting pretty freely here so far.
As always.
As always. Off the inbounds pass, Ashworth into the right corner. Shot from just inside the bubble is no good for Kotlowski. Rebound Van Loo ahead, Schumann. Now to Wilkie. Wilkie double team as she went into the left corner. Wilkie sends it out high on the right. Stoffinger.
Get in
Another
there.
3 ball. High off the back iron, no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Micah Zamish, 5'10 junior. Now on the floor for Stoughton.
Boy, Stoughton plays a lot of kids.
Yeah, they do. And I was just thinking that because Beaver Dam is subbing freely, so is Stoughton. Here's a shot, no good for Treloff. Rebound for Schumann underneath. Schumann up the right wing side, behind the back dribble. Schumann to the free throw line, kicks it out. Van Loo looking left, looking right. Van Loo, lob pass, left corner. Wilkie catches the lob and driving baseline through traffic. One hands it to Van Loo. She's underneath the basket, and we got a whistle as Van Loo took the pass and was about to go up with it.
Out of bounds underneath the basket. Tim Chase directing traffic as calling out the out of bounds play. He generally comes up with the right call. He's got 3 people in front of the ball. Tara Stoffinger alone on the right side elbow. Wilkie to inbound.
And throws it into Schumann.
Back to her in the corner for a 3.
Wilkie popping that 3. Off the rim, no good. Stoffinger has the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Schumann fakes the 3. Into the lane. Now back out to Donaldson. Donaldson over to Stoffinger. Little 15-footer. Rainbow shot is off the rim, no good. They fight for the rebound. Wilkie is tied up.
Their ball.
And yep, it's going to go back to Stoughton. Wilkie got tied up by Ashworth. And it's going to be Stoughton getting it back off the alternate arrows. So with 9:09 to go in the opening half, Vikings inbounding, but right now Beaver Dam up big on Stoughton, 28-6.
A little bit of a lull here offensively, though.
Here's Ashworth on the right baseline, missed the 15-footer. Offensive rebound, Kotlowski kicks it out. And now a 3 on the way. It's good for Peyton Treloff. And it's 28-9. Now Stoffinger for 3 at the other end. That's off the rim, too strong. And the rebound, that Karam, is grabbed by Kissling. Gives it back to Ashworth. She works it ahead. Now to Kissling. High on the right side, picked up by Wilkie. Kissling to the free throw line. Bounce pass out. Ashworth has it, coming to the near wing. Lob and overshot the intended receiver, Treloff. It's out of bounds. A Stoughton turnover will give it back to Beaver Dam. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the opening half. And the Golden Beavers up 28-9.
9 turnovers for Stoughton. Great ball security for Beaver Dam. No turnovers. Set play.
This is Donaldson to the left elbow. Wilkie into the lane for Van Loo. Kicks it out right side. Schumann, wide open 3.
Got
Got
it,
it!
girl.
Paige Schumann with her second 3-ball to make it 31-9. Are you kidding me? Beaver Dam running away with this thing early. We've got 8 minutes and change left in the first half. And somebody didn't get back as Emma Kissling was wide open underneath the basket on the left side to take the pass and score.
Yeah.
31-11. Beaver Dam still up
Get in there.
by 20. Wilkie's shot from inside the free throw line is no good. In and out. And the rebound ripped down by Ashley Nelson. And she'll give it to Treloff. Treloff throws it across the timelines. Grabbed there by Ashworth. Ashworth out near the center circle. Driving to the left. Bounce pass to a cutting Kissling, who lost the handle on it, but it was saved. And now Ashworth to Bryn Sproul for 3 in the right corner. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Is it going to stay on this end? I thought that it was last touched by Nelson, but they're saying probably Van Loo or one of the Beaver Dam players got a hand on it.
Yeah, I think it was off alley. I had a good look at it.
So here we go as the Vikings inbound, bounce pass into that right corner. It's grabbed there by Megan Margie. Margie into the block. Pass was tipped by Stoffinger, but right back to Margie, who drives against Wilkie. Bounce pass out between the rings. Taken there by Kissling. A little hesitation move. Now she puts on the brakes. Jen's all over her. Bounce pass down low. It was knocked out by Burkhardt. It was intended for Sproul. And so the Vikings will have to inbound on the baseline at the near end of the floor.
Tim playing it pretty close to the vest so far. Straight man-to-man, not showing much. Not the 1-2-1-1 diamond as the scoreboard just went blank.
Yes, it did. Wow, what happened there? So we have just a momentary
technical difficulty.
Yep, momentary delay here as our scoreboard is in need of adjustment. So we'll work on that here. Yeah, I saw one of the tournament staffers come sprinting in from the baseline over to the scorer's table while they check on. They got to get the clock and everything reset.
He's the head basketball coach and AD Chris Zwetler. He's a member of the WBCA Executive Board, and he also does color commentary on state basketball games on TV at the state boys tournament.
Well, we know it's 31-11.
We do, huh?
Well, we've got that on our Daily Dodge scoreboard, those of you watching the video stream. Glad to have you with us tonight on 95.3 WXRO and dailydodge.com. You can catch the video stream if you're not already watching it. You can log on to dailydodge.com, go to the video tab, and you can watch this game while you listen to Kirk and myself.
Do we know how many minutes left were on the clock also?
We don't have the minutes on that one, no. But I want to say it was around, 8 minutes or something like that? Or
well, that's what they've got, 8 even, but I'm wondering if W7 has it or somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know that they have
paying attention.
Clock. So the teams are actually going. Tell you what, while we sort this out, let's take a quick break. Back after this on WXRO and dailydodge.com. All right, we've got our clock issue, our scoreboard issue fixed now. And it's Stoughton basketball after that interruption. 31-11. Beaver Dam leading Stoughton by 20. 7:18 to go in the first half. Shot up over the rim too strong. They fight for the rebounds. And it's Stauffacher on the hardwood getting tied up by Ashley Nelson. They call it jump ball. And this time the arrow will give it back to Beaver Dam. So the Golden Beavers up 20, looking to add to the lead on this possession as we approach the 7-minute mark and counting of the first half. This is Donaldson out to Wilkie. Here's a three on the way. Bullseye for Maddie Wilkie. She's up to 7. The lead is up to 23, 34-11. Just under 7 minutes to go in the opening stanza. Here's Treloff, lob pass cross court on the near side. Driving with it is Margie out to Sproul. She pops a shot from the right corner. It's no good. Rebounds on the floor. Scramble for it. Another jump ball, I believe. Yep, this time it's going the other way. Stoughton will have it. We've had a couple of scrums right down below us here. And this time the Vikings will have it off the alternate arrow. All right, this is a bounce pass in from Treloff to Kissling. Off a screen goes Kissling. Driving through a double team. Nobody got there, and she floats it up and in. She's got 6 in the game, 34-13. Beaver Dam still on top big. Stauffacher, left side pass in the corner. Burkhardt, Wilkie, return feed. Burkhardt cutting, and I'm not sure what she was trying to do. Go up with it or get rid of it, and it was stolen by Nelson.
I think she was trying to pass it inside back to Wilkie, but
Wilkie wasn't there.
Can't go over the big girl.
Nope. Anyways, Beaver Dam turnover, and here comes Treloff, working on defensively by Jada Donaldson. This is Kissling, hesitation move, driving to the right baseline, puts on the break, shoots over Jens, it's off the rim, no good. Stoffaker has the defensive rebound, and it's Beaver Dam basketball. Stoffaker whips it ahead. Jens bobbled it, but saved it. Burkhart on the wing, not going to take a three. Cross-court feed, Wilkie. Wilkie out on the right sideline. She's going to launch the three. It's off the back rim, no good. Offensive board, Burkhart. She's blocked by Nelson. Nelson just takes it away, and it's Stoughton basketball. 5:38 left in the first half. 34-13, Beaver Dam leads, but Stoughton with possession. Here's Nelson, hassled by Stoffaker inside the timeline. Bounce pass to Sproul. Sproul, she's double teamed, gets rid of it. Now here's Kissling driving. Ran into a double team on the left baseline, and she traveled as that flustered her enough to cause the turnover. And now we've got substitutions here on both sides with 5:23 left in the first half.
4 girls came in for Stoughton. Actually now a 5th. Hockey line change.
Yep.
10 turnovers for Stoughton, 1 for Beaver Dam. They lead 34-13 here at Edgewood High School in Madison.
So Paige Schumann will walk it through the center circle, sends it left side for Jens on the elbow, back between the rings. Donaldson out on the right for Schumann. Lob into the post. There's Van Loo, catches, shoots, and scores with the right hand. That's the way you do it. Great ball movement, and nobody's going to stop Allie Van Loo. It's 36-13 Beaver Dam with exactly 5 minutes left in the first half. Jens with a steal. Back the other way. She came flying in, coast to coast. Count it with a left hand as another layup is in for Jen. She's got 7. 38-13. Beaver Dam running away with this game as we approach halftime. 4:47 left in the opening stanza.
Here's the 1-3-1 half-court trap.
And trapped is Ashworth. Gets rid of it to Zamish. And they work it underneath the basket. It was bobbled by Baker. She kicks it out. Now a shot on the way, no good for Kotlowski. Ball went out of bounds. The ricochet, and it goes back to Beaver Dam. So
Paige Schumann with the French pastry in the Allie Van Loo before. Great pass.
4.5 minutes to play until intermission. This is Schumann out to Wilkie. Wilkie through a double team, kicks it out to Joe. She was trying to kick it out to Jens, but sailed the pass wide of Jens and into the Stoughton bench. So the Golden Beavers turn it over, and Stoughton will have it with 4:21 remaining until they blow the horn.
1-3-1 half-court trap again.
There's a steal by Wilkie. She's back the other way. Layup with the left hand. Count it. Maddie Wilkie now up to 9 points on the evening. 40-13. Golden Beavers up by 27.
You think they're living up to their ranking?
Yes. And a quick pass.
Nice block.
Wilkie blocks the shot on the right baseline.
It's a block party by Maddie Wilkie, not in Edgewood's house.
Well, Kotlowski was wide open for what looked like was going to be an easy layup. Not so fast, said Wilkie. She came flying in and knocked it out of bounds. So the block for Wilkie. Stoughton keeps possession as they continue to substitute very freely here. But the Vikings inbounding on the near baseline. This is Ashworth. Ashworth bounces in. Jens knocked it away from the intended receiver, Baker. But again, Stoughton will keep possession as it went off of Jens.
Natalie Jens is going to start getting some looks from some colleges.
Well, you'd think so.
Very
the way she plays
soon.
All right, this is Ashworth. Gets it in. And it's taken by Nelson. Nelson, nice bounce pass to a cutting Kotlowski. And Kotlowski scores her first bucket. It's still 40-15 Beaver Dam, but that was a not the defense we're used to seeing, and Beaver Dam turns it over at the other end as it was picked off by Baker. And there's a traveling violation on Ashworth as she got a little indecisive. She was going to maybe put on the brakes or maybe get rid of the basketball, and she walked. So 3:30 to go in the first half, and Beaver Dam is up 25 points and with possession.
13 turnovers, 3 for Beaver Dam.
This is Jens, right side to the corner. Stoffaker, rainbow three, got it from the corner. And Stoffaker now with 8 points. She is 6 away from 1,000 career points.
She can fill it up in a hurry.
Yes, she can. She'll knock those down all day. There's a block by Van Loo on Ashworth. It's out of bounds, and it went off of Ashworth. Double deflection as Van Loo swatted it off of Ashworth. And it'll go back to Beaver Dam with 3:03 remaining now in the opening stanza. But, yeah, we're keeping a close eye on Stoffaker. We told you at the pregame that she needed 14 points to hit 1,000 in her prep career, and she now has 8 points on the evening, so 6 away.
Stoughton still staying in their 2-3 zone.
Yeah, they haven't really wavered from it too much, have they?
Well, they can't match up man-to-man,
No.
so I don't know what else they could do.
This is Urich back out to Donaldson, and now over to Schumann. Schumann high on the right side. Schumann over to Hodgson, top of the bubble, left side for Donaldson. Donaldson had it knocked out of her hands by Baker, but saved it. Now to Urich, back to Donaldson as they play catch. Donaldson looking for Hodgson. Hodgson whips it to the baseline. There's Van Loo in the right block. She got blocked, and the deflection went to Baker, and it's Stoughton basketball. Somebody got a hand on that one, and I'm not sure how. Van Loo's the tallest player on the floor at 6'4". And here's the drive on the left side. There's a block by Hodgson on Baker, and the ricochet goes to Van Loo. She's fouled. How about Paige Hodgson playing defense, getting a block from behind, and then Van Loo caught the ricochet and got fouled with 2:15 remaining in the half. It's 43-15, Beaver Dam on top.
Well, the scoreboard's still not up to date, but now they're putting it up there. That's the 6th team foul on Stoughton, the Lady Vikings. Golden Beavers will shoot bonus the rest of the half. 2 minutes left.
They'll have to try and make some adjustments at halftime here. This is Hodgson, double team left side. And as she's tied up, a jump ball, but Beaver Dam will keep it. The arrow is pointing the other way. Where they're going the wrong way, folks. Beaver Dam, yeah, see, they all went the wrong way. It's Beaver Dam basketball, unless the arrow was wrong.
Well, see that little POSS with the red dot? That means it's possession with the 43 points.
2 minutes to go in the first half. This is Donaldson, three-point land on the left side. To Urich for three at the top of the key. In and out, no good. Hodgson, the offensive board. She's fouled on her way back up. So Paige Hodgson with that beautiful block down here at the other end, and now she goes in, gets an offensive rebound, and fouled on the putback. So Paige Hodgson, about a 50% free throw shooter, will step to the charity stripe. Boy, it gets quiet in here when they shoot free throws. And Hodgson knocks down the first.
Well, that was the big speech by the AD to have good sportsmanship here. One last game, so I guess
I feel like I can't talk during that because they'll hear me. And the second one is they will.
They will.
I know, that's the
With
problem.
your voice, they will.
So it's 45-15. Hodgson knocks them both down. Minute 48 and counting left in the opening half.
Oh, boy.
There's a pass off the fingertips of Baker and stolen. Urich bounce pass to Schumann. Look into the left corner. Hodgson for three. Here it comes. Off the rim, no good. Offensive board, Donaldson, as she takes it to the right corner. Now Donaldson with a reload for Beaver Dam. 90 seconds to play in the opening half. Urich round the horn, left side. Schumann into the post. There's Hodgson. One dribble, puts it up. Missed the hook shot, and the rebound is pulled down this time by Megan Margie.
She's got to square her shoulders on that, unless it's a baby hook, but she's still got to try to square her shoulders, get it to the rim.
Margie into the right corner, picked up there by Urich. Margie bounce pass. That's taken by Nelson. Nelson into the lane, working against Van Loo. Up and under move, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound is, well, it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to go back to Beaver Dam. And actually, this is going to be a 1-and-1, is it
Should
not?
Be Paige Schumann.
Yeah, because that's the 7th team foul on, no, beg your pardon, they're saying that's the 8th on Stoughton.
Well, it can't be, because they didn't shoot the last foul.
No, they didn't shoot. All right, it has to be the 7th. It doesn't.
Unless it was an oversight.
Well, it could have been. But, I mean, we had the issue with the scoreboard.
Well,
so.
I get that, but the scorer can be wrong, but the bookkeeper should know. Should have blown the horn and changed it if Beaver Dam got messed out of a couple of free throws. That's not right.
All right, Schumann's at the line. 1+1. First one, good.
Well, says she's only 50% on the year. I know she's a better shooter than that. Scores 6.6. She's got 2.5 steals per game and 5 assists a game.
Next one is up and good.
Smooth stroke.
Schumann with 8 points tonight. 47-15. Beaver Dam leads Stoughton. And the clock running with 1 minute left until halftime. There's a pass knocked into the Beaver Dam bench.
Oh, look out,
by
Coach
Schumann.
Chase. Look out, Coach Chase. Get out of the way. You'll sprain an ankle again.
Stoughton's going to keep possession.
Dressed in his classy green shirt and green tie again. Must have shaved his head. It's pretty shiny again tonight.
Oh, my. I hope he doesn't. I hope that one doesn't get back to him there, Kirk.
I don't care.
Margie's in trouble on the sideline. Gets it to a teammate. That was Treloff, who goes back to Margie. Now to Treloff again. Driving. Floats one up. Short off the front of the rim. Stoffaker has the rebound.
4th of the night.
Tara Stoffaker. Outlet ahead. This is Grace Scharfenberg,
back to Tara.
who just came on. Over to Schumann. Into the lane. Wilkie, touch pass out. Scharfenberg, long three.
Oh, baby!
Wow! Grace Scharfenberg comes off the bench and knocks down a triple. It's 50-15 Beaver Dam. 20 seconds left in the half.
This is the first
And
place.
Jens with a steal.
This is the first place team in the South.
And then she got stripped, trying to get it back. There's a scramble. And grabbed by Baker. Did they call timeout? What do we got?
It's got to be a 30 this time, yep.
Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. I'll tell you, we'll keep it right here with 11 and a half seconds left to play in the opening stanza. It's Beaver Dam 50 and Stoughton 15.
What do you think? Oh, my word. We're running out of adjectives. I don't know. I've got a 17-0 run. I don't know if it was more than that. That's just when the timeout was called with 14:26 left. Okay? So 3:34, they scored 17 points in the first 3:34 of the game. I don't know if it went to 19-0 or not.
I thought it did.
Then I think it went to 21-2.
Yeah, 21-2.
They are just a juggernaut. They're phenomenal. 11 seconds to go. First half.
All right, Stoughton gets it in. We're down to 8 seconds and counting. 6 seconds. Here's a drive. Right side, going baseline, was Kissling. Got fouled on her drive to the basket.
Well, this is the first opportunity from the charity stripe all night for the Lady Vikings.
All right, here is Kissling, and 2, and the first one rattles home. Emma Kissling now with 7 points.
3.3 seconds. I predict Beaver Dam will get a shot. I believe they will get a shot off.
I believe it too.
Somebody's going to get a shot off.
Kissling.
They might even bank it in and make it.
Second free throw is good.
Watch this.
50-17.
Here we go.
They get it
Go.
in. Schumann,
Go.
3 seconds.
1,
2,
1, 3.
Schumann,
Shoot it.
half court heave. Nope, it's well short. So that's the end of the first half. With our score at the break, Beaver Dam 50 and Stoughton 17. Stay with us as the halftime show comes up after this on 95.3 WXRO and DailyDodge.com. And back at Madison Edgewood High School, Mike Tronson alongside Kirk Call as we have reached halftime of this Badger Conference crossover challenge. And at the break, the Beaver Dam girls all over Stoughton by the score of 50-17. Kirk and I are joined here at the broadcast table by our boss. That's right, Ryan Gable, WBEV WXRO station manager here. And Ryan, thanks for coming up, buddy.
Absolutely.
And, have you ever seen a team jump out the way Beaver Dam did in this one in the first half?
I thought you told me this was going to be a little closer, but they're playing great, and great fan support tonight too from Beaver Dam. So it's exciting to be out here.
Absolutely. As we've talked about so much over the past few weeks, especially even with the Florida trip, the fans travel so well.
It's amazing.
To support this team. The interest back home with the listeners and the viewers on Daily Dodge and the radio station through the roof. And folks, I got to tell you, and don't get embarrassed here, but I want to commend you, Ryan, and everybody at the station for making those broadcasts in Florida possible.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. It's exciting stuff.
It was exciting stuff, and I really firmly believe that it was more than just basketball, because it was really helped to unite the community. We don't call them advertisers anymore, we call them partners. In this, I think that Florida trip was the ultimate partnership. We partner with the basketball team at the school to get these games on the air. Our partners, the businesses in town, partner with us to help us to be able to do that. Because of the partnerships with those entities, we're then able to bring these games back to the general public.
Yep.
So it's a win-win for everybody.
It really is.
It was bigger than just basketball. And I commend you for just willingness to invest in what we did down there. I was honored to be the voice of it. A lot of people behind the scenes did a lot of work on it, and frankly, it exceeded my expectations.
It was pretty amazing, like you said, though. We couldn't have done it with all those great partners in QBS Law, and I know they're partnering for tonight along with Lidke Motors, Jimmy John's of Beaver Dam, and on. I'm sure you've been talking about them throughout the broadcast, but without those folks, there is no broadcast, there is no video, video equipment, traveling to Florida, traveling all these things. So, again, so amazing, especially in that last game when you all were down in Florida. The thousands and thousands of people watching, all the taverns,
there were watch
Maury's
parties in town, at people's houses, at taverns, and restaurants. I mean, are you kidding me? For a girls' high school basketball game, that just blew me away. It just blew me away.
It's one of the reasons I love living here. It's a lot like the Children's Radiothon, how folks in this area come out and support local things.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised then, shouldn't we?
Right, absolutely. But it's, you never know when this might happen again, these kind of opportunities. And it could be a once-in-a-lifetime thing for these young ladies to be able to travel like that and to be at this level. So we want to be able to bring that for folks that, can't travel, can't make the games, and want to watch it live.
And the good news here for the fans of the Beaver Dam girls, I think we've talked about it a little bit over the last week or so, but every single Beaver Dam girls basketball game the rest of the season will be broadcast on the radio and video streamed on dailydodge.com. Again, great job by you and the rest of the staff at the station, Kale Zomer, all of our staffers back there. They've done a great job to make this happen. And you know what? A team playing this well, nationally ranked, deserves this kind of attention.
I agree,
really
because,
does.
Like I said, it's such a rare thing to be. You can be great, but to be at this whole nother level just doesn't happen.
No.
And so we got to take advantage of it while we can, and everybody get on board, which they already have. So.
I wish we had more time to keep you on here, but they're going to start the second half in about 30 seconds.
There we go.
Thanks, Ryan, for all you do for us.
Absolutely.
And for allowing Kirk and I to do this.
Proud that you guys can do this for the community, and we look forward to a great rest of the season.
Sounds good. Good to see you, Ryan.
You too.
Thanks, boss.
You bet.
That's Ryan Gable, our boss, station manager of WBEV WXRO. Let's quickly run down the first half scoring summary for you here. For Beaver Dam, they were paced in the first half by Maddie Wilkie, 9 points. 8 points for Tara Stoffaker, Paige Schumann with 8 as well. A couple players with 7 each. Natalie Jens with 7, Jada Donaldson with 7. 4 points for Allie Van Loo. I've got Grace Scharfenberg for 3, Paige Hodgson, Carly Burkhart with 2 points each. Quickly for Stoughton, it was 8 points in the first half for Emma Kissling, 3 points for Peyton Treloff, and several players with 2 each. Delaney Seidel, Miranda Kotlowski, and Kiana Baker all with 2 apiece. So here we go, second half underway, as Stoughton will work it to the far end of the floor, and there's a shot up and over Van Loo, count it, for Ashley Nelson. So Nelson gets the Vikings going here to start the second half, but it's still 50-19. Beaver Dam in front. Here's Schumann out to Donaldson, right corner. Drives now, a little hesitation move, kicks it out to Schumann, top of the bubble. Left side dish, Wilkie for three on the wing. Got it! Maddie Wilkie hits the three ball from the left elbow. That's her second three ball. She's got a dozen points in the game, and it's 53-19. Beaver Dam on top. We're not even a minute into the second half.
Well, the train just keeps running down the tracks.
It just doesn't slow down, does it? This is Kissling putting a shot over Schumann. Missed it short. Schumann's got the rebound. And Paige Schumann will throw it ahead to Donaldson. Left sideline. Spot up for three. It's no good. Wilkie the board. Gets it to Van Loo. Van Loo is fouled as she went up with it. So Allie Van Loo gets an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line with a minute and 5 seconds gone here in this second half of play.
Where she shoots 64.3%. She averages 7.8, 2.5 assists a game, and 4.7 rebounds.
First free throw is up and good for
stroke.
Allie.
Good girl, Allie.
Again, once we get to the 9-minute mark of this second half, if Beaver Dam has the lead at 40 or more, there will be a running clock.
Which means it only stops on a timeout or injury or official timeout.
All right, Van Loo missed the second free throw. Nelson the rebound. And again, we mentioned at the outset that Tara Stoffaker looking to hit 1,000 career points tonight. She needs 6 more. She's at 8 points. She needs 6 more to hit 1,000 for her career. As the shot is off the glass, no good. Van Loo the rebound. Throws it ahead. Donaldson now to Stoffaker in the corner. Oh, passes up the three. Now she will a step back three.
Oh! The bank is open in Madison.
Stoffaker hits the three ball. She is now 3 points away from 1,000 career points. One more triple ought to do it. Let's see if she gets it in the second half here. I think she will now. That's Baker getting it to Nelson. Driving against Van Loo. Counted and one. So Nelson with a hoop on the arm. Van Loo's going to pick up the foul. And Ashley Nelson will shoot one. It's 57-21. Beaver Dam leading Stoughton as we are about a minute and 43 seconds into this second half of play.
Great move by the 5'11 senior. Scores 5.7 a game. She shoots just under 54% from the charity stripe.
Free throw
and
no good.
She misses. Stoffaker, her 5th rebound. She brought her lunch pail tonight. She's doing it all.
This is Van Loo. Over to Donaldson. Now Stoffaker in that right corner. Back to Schumann. Schumann on the wing, looking around. On the dribble now is Schumann to the top of the key, guarded by Treloff. Schumann pushes it off to Donaldson. Donaldson return feed Stoffaker. Stoffaker driving. Now pad pass is intercepted by Treloff, and Stoughton has it off the turnover. Here's Baker driving against Tara Stoffaker, and foul as she took it in on that left baseline.
I think I saw the head coach from University of Wisconsin sitting right down below us now. Sort of changed sides of the gym here to be in front of the Beaver Dam shooting basket.
First free throw is up and no good for Kiana Baker, who is about 57% from the free throw line. She averages 5 a game.
Sure was nice for you to interview Ryan. Great job with the station. He's the manager there, I believe, and
yeah, station
our
manager.
boss, and great guy, and made it all the way down here. It was
second free throw is good.
Outstanding that the station jumped on that from a little prod from you, and I think it was well worth it. And
absolutely.
Certainly made Beaver Dam proud.
All right, so it's 57-22. Beaver Dam with the lead, 15:35 to go in the game. Here's Stoffaker for three. It is good, and there it is, 1,000 career points. Full timeout, Beaver Dam. Stoffaker has hit 1,000 career points on a three-point shot from the corner, and she's getting a standing O from the Beaver Dam fans in attendance. Congratulations to Tara Stoffaker. She joins the 1,000-point club. She's getting mobbed by her teammates. What a sight. And those of you watching the video stream can see it right now, but a special moment for the University of Wisconsin commit. Her college coach, Jonathan Sippis, is here in the house tonight. He was able to witness it, and I said it earlier, how appropriate that she scores her 1,000th point in the same city she'll be playing her college basketball in next year.
And her teammate from last year, Kara Crowley, in the house. She's on the Wisconsin team, and how nice it is for Tara Stoffaker. She's got a grand.
And how appropriate too, Kirk, that
It'd
she
be a
hit it with
three-pointer.
a three-pointer. Yep, that's there's just nothing else would have been the same.
Well, after the bank went in, you know she was going to hit
Yep,
this one.
You knew it.
Nothing but nylon.
60-22, Beaver Dam leads, and now 60-24 as they found Baker wide open in the lane. Baker makes it an easy 2 there from a couple of feet away. Here's Burkhardt whipping it down to Jens. And after the timeout, Stoffaker went off to the bench. And with this lead, I would imagine, Kirk, 15 minutes left and Beaver Dam's up 60-24. I would imagine that we're not going to see the starters play too much more in this one.
No, but I would like to see 4 more points and get it to the 40 and get the running clock and get home at a reasonable hour.
Here's Burkhardt giving it to Jada Donaldson. Donaldson spinning, ran into a double team. Lob pass out to Jens. Passing up a 3, driving, floats one up,
Atta girl.
got it in one. Natalie Jens with a hoop in the arm, and she's got a chance now for a 3-point play.
The only thing that would have been better if that would have been a 3, and she would have got a possible 4-point play. But we're going to be hopefully 1 point away. She shoots 61.5 from the free throw line, averages 7.9 points per game, 2.5 steals, 2.6 assists, 3.1 rebounds. She's like a Swiss Army knife. She can do it all, and she's only a sophomore.
Free throw's no good, and what do we got? We've got a
Violation, substitute
yeah.
throw, and I'm not going to mark that as a miss. Just so you know.
Okay, so Jens is going to get another one here. And, of course, next time around, she hits it.
39-point lead. D it up, girls.
63-24, Beaver Dam on top of Stoughton. 14:39 remaining in the ball game.
Well,
And the drama was out of this one
early
tonight.
like 4 minutes.
There's a baseline drive, no good on the shot. Van Loo the rebound. Ahead to Burkhardt.
No.
Oh, cross-court feed is tipped
All right.
out, almost stolen, but tipped out by Kissling.
All right, let's get to the free throw line or get a hoop here. Maybe get it down low into Allie Van Loo.
This is Jens.
Right like this.
Giving it to
Oh,
Urich.
over the top.
Round the horn, left side. There's Jens.
Here it is.
Speed. Hodgson
Get in there.
gets to the basket.
Yes!
Wide open. And thanks, Kirk.
Great job.
Paige Hodgson makes it 65-24 with 14 minutes and change left in the game. Kissling gets stripped, trying to get it back. She's on the floor, and she got tied up. The arrow's going to give it back to the Vikings.
Carly Burkhardt's a thief.
Right now you've got Jens, Burkhardt, Urich, Van Loo, and Hodgson. The 5 on the floor for the Golden Beavers, wearing the green jerseys and shorts tonight.
Okay, the
Stoughton in white jerseys.
clock is not running. It's an official timeout.
Yeah.
I get that. And now it should be a running clock on the inbounds pass. And here we go.
And here's a drive and a
Excuse
foul
me?
on Hodgson. I thought it was going to be a block, but a foul instead.
Wow. Even
And this-
Stevie Wonder
yeah.
could have saw that.
This is going to send Delaney Seidel to the free throw line.
Questionable.
Free throw's good for Seidel. First one. She'll get another one here.
Golden Beavers in command.
And she got the next one. Make it 65 rather to 26.
Well, we got the Twin Towers in there.
This is Natalie Jens. Out to Burkhardt. To Hodgson at the free throw line. Kicks it out. High on the right. Urich. Cross court around the horn. Left side. They go to Burkhardt. Back to Van Loo. Van Loo out to Jens. She's open for 3. Got it! Natalie Jens with a 3 ball. 68-26. Beaver Dam running Stoughton out of the gym here in this Badger Conference Challenge game. And there is a
Block by
block
Van Loo.
Van Loo, and the deflection went to Burkhardt, but then Beaver Dam threw it away, bringing it up the floor as it was picked off by Kotlowski.
Well, 4 starters on the bench. The only starter on the court is Van Loo. playing alongside Paige Hodgson, the 6'3 sophomore, Jens, Urich, and
Jens,
Burkhardt.
she just got a block.
Yep.
And Jens got the block, and then Burkhardt saved the ricochet from going out of bounds. Now at the other end, here is Urich. She's down in that left corner, gives it to Jens.
Hit it.
Sends it up top. Hodgson open for 3. Off the rim, in and out, no good.
Burkhardt.
Rebound, Burkhardt.
Get in there.
Put it off the glass and scores. Carly Burkhardt. It just continues. It's just an onslaught here. And now we got a timeout. 30-second timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 30 seconds, WXRO and DailyDodge.com. And off the timeout, it's Stoughton inbounding. But the Vikings have struggled mightily in this one against powerhouse Beaver Dam. Golden Beavers lead the Vikings 70-26.
Wow. Who would have thought? We come to expect it, but got to give them the benefit of the doubt that they just set the tone right away.
Here's a 3 from the right side, count it, for Bryn Sproul.
Wow. That's unexpected.
70-29.
Under 1% on the season shooting the 3 ball.
And she launches that one and gets it to go.
Stonewall.
Avery Stonewall now on the floor for Beaver Dam. She is a 5'8" sophomore. Grace Scharfenberg back out there, the 5'6" senior. Jada Donaldson's still out on the floor.
Clock is not running, Mike.
Well, it doesn't run until 9 minutes, though.
Oh, my fault. Sorry.
9 minutes. Paige Hodgson is out there, along with Paige Schumann, as the first free throw's no good for Avery Stonewall.
I guess I just didn't realize Beaver Dam scored that many points so fast. That a girl.
Second free throw is good. Stonewall gets 1 of 2. 71-29, Golden Beavers on top of the Vikings. And here's a nice pass to a cutting Seidel, who goes in on the left baseline and scores. Well, we can nitpick a little bit here, Kirk, about the only thing I've seen a little bit tonight that's gone wrong for Beaver Dam is they have allowed some backdoor cuts. Yep. And that's something I'm sure they're going to work on the defensive side. But again, I'm nitpicking here. They're up 71-31. It's a 40-point Beaver Dam lead with 11:19 to go. There's a floater up in the lane. It's no good. Rebound is grabbed out of there. Taken back the other way by Kotlowski. She's going to go against Hodgson. And she's blocked by Hodgson. Loose ball. Scharfenberg has it. Here's Grace Scharfenberg into the front court. Scharfenberg, hesitation. Trying to split a double team shot is over the rim. No good. And we've got a foul with 11:02 to go in this one.
Well, we had the Mighty Midgets on the court. You got the 2 starters, Paige Schumann and Jada Donaldson, along with Grace Scharfenberg, a 5'6" senior, Stonewall, a sophomore, and Hodgson, a sophomore. You got 3 guards in the game.
Right, first free throw is good for Grace Scharfenberg.
57% from the charity stripe. Averages 1.3 points per game. One of 5 seniors on the team.
Second one good.
And Carly Burkhardt going to come in for Paige Schumann. Rachel Urich's probably going to come in for Jada.
And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
So with 11:02 remaining, we're 2 minutes and 2 seconds, 2 and 2 away from a running clock.
Chuck Willery?
Yes, that's where that came from. You knew the reference.
Oh, that turned it over.
And a shot high up over the rim, too strong for Ashworth, out of bounds and off of Beaver Dam. So the Vikings will keep possession. They'll inbound on the baseline down at the far end of the floor. This is Ashworth to throw it in and finds Sproul for another 3 ball. And that one's short. Hodgson has the ricochet and will send it to Scharfenberg. She's back across the midcourt stripe. Scharfenberg, sidearm pass to the left side for Urich. Back up to Burkhardt. Burkhardt near the top of the key. Floats it over to Scharfenberg. She's going to go left baseline, ran into a double team and traveled as she did so. 10:35 remaining. Beaver Dam will turn it over, and Stoughton will get it back.
3 turnovers for the Golden Beavers in the second half. None for Stoughton in the second half, but 16 in the first half. That's what built up the large lead for Beaver Dam.
QBS Law and Lidkey Motors of Beaver Dam are video stream sponsors tonight on DailyDodge.com as Beaver Dam got a steal. Scharfenberg started to go the other way and got tripped up and fouled. Our other sponsors tonight include Air Care, Farmers Implement, Beaver Dam Community Hospital, Surefire, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Pine Hills Trucking, Landmark Credit Union, Columbus Family Dental, and Dr. Jen at Chiropractic USA. Scharfenberg for 3, top of the key, off the back of the iron, no good. Hodgson the offensive rebound, knocked out of her hands by Baker and stolen by Margie. And in the right corner is Ashworth. Ashworth feeding Baker in the right block, gonna spin past Stonewall, shot it, missed it off the rim. Stonewall has the rebound. And Avery Stonewall throws it ahead, bounce pass dug out by Hodgson. Hodgson going through a double team, right baseline, got in there and scored, put it up with the right hand and off the glass. Paige Hodgson with 6 points, 75-31. Beaver Dam leading with 9:39 remaining in the contest.
Strong move to the basket by the sophomore. Power personified.
A few moments ago, we had Tara Stoffaker hit a 3-point shot, and with that 3, she hit 1,000 career points. Did you mark the time of that basket? I forgot to do that, Kirk, when she hit the 3 ball to get to 1,000.
Well, of course I did,
Okay.
because it was a timeout.
'Cause I forgot to do that.
15 minutes and 30 seconds in the second half. 15:30.
15:30. There you
Steal.
have it. Congratulations to Tara.
Uh-oh.
3-pointer, left corner, short off the front of the rim. Defensive rebound for Burkhart.
That's her 4th.
Here's Hodgson to Urich. She's going to go baseline left side, floats it up, blocked by Kissling, but out of bounds it goes off of Kissling, and Beaver Dam is going to keep possession. 9:03 remaining, so as soon as Beaver Dam gets it in and 3 more seconds tick away, we will have a running clock.
And these officials, wait. These officials have done an outstanding job tonight. 3-man crews this year for all high school games. And there is a shortage out there, folks. There is a shortage of officials as some of the older guys. Oh, no.
5-second count. 5-second count on Beaver Dam. It's a moot point here. I mean, Beaver Dam's up 75-31, and we're going to have a running clock here in another 3 seconds. And now we are at the 9-minute mark. So there you have it. With Beaver Dam up big. The remaining minutes of this one are going to tick off pretty quickly. This is Baker inside the arc. Rainbow shot from 15 feet away, no good. And an offensive rebound. It's kept alive. And a 3-pointer's up and in for Miranda Kotlowski. Yep. Again, I was having trouble reading the number. 75-34. 8.5 minutes to play in the game.
So it doesn't matter now if it goes under the 40. There's still running clock.
Scharfenberg for 3.
Hey!
Bullseye. Grace Scharfenberg with 2 3-point baskets and 8 points total in the game. 78-34. Golden Beavers on top of the Vikings.
And they don't even have her up
There's
on
a
the board.
There's a drive, and Kotlowski again.
They don't have number 10 up on the scoring
Yeah,
for the
they
board.
were having issues with the scoreboard, but we've got the points tallied here. This is Burkhart inside the free throw line, out to Urich in 3-point land. Picked up there by Kotlowski, over to Stonewall. Stonewall near the top of the silo. Lob pass intended for Hodgson, overshot her, and it was intercepted by Kotlowski. It's hard to overshoot a 6'3" post player. 3-pointer, right corner on the way. Air ball, never drew iron. And the rebound for the Golden Beavers off the miss by Megan Margie. And now we got a whistle.
6-team foul on Stoughton. Next one will be the bonus. Next possession I have going to Beaver Dam. They've got it up on the board going to Stoughton, so we'll see who's right.
So Stoughton came into this game as the 9th-ranked team in Division II. They came in as the first-place team in the Badger South via tiebreaker. And look what Beaver Dam has done to them. This is a Stoughton team, lest we remind you, that's having a pretty darn good season. And Beaver Dam took the drama out of this in the first 4 minutes of the game and has never looked back.
Well, they beat the second place team 75-55 in their only meeting so far this year. And then Monona Grove beat DeForest 62-55 tonight. So I think actually Monona Grove maybe was happy that they didn't play in this game.
By the way, Anna Streblo, 5'7" junior, is now on the floor for Beaver Dam. She's actually at the free throw line. And the first one is up and good for Streblo. Let's see. So we've got Streblo out there with Stonewall, Burkhart, Scharfenberg, and Urich. And now Hodgson, after a brief rest, will come back on the floor, and Burkhart will head out to the bench.
So you got 2 seniors, a junior, and 2 sophomores.
Free throw no good, but an offensive board for Stonewall. To Hodgson, pushing it back to Streblo in that right corner. Sends it up top now for Scharfenberg as she dances between the rings. Under 6 minutes to play, running clock in effect, 79-36. Beaver Dam leads Stoughton. This is the final game of the Badger Conference Challenge. It's been a busy weekend of basketball. Here's a steal. Back the other way, Kotlowski. Going to let traffic catch up. Into the post, bounce pass to the weak side. Now they go up to Zamish. Micah Zamish driving, floats one up with the right hand. It's no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by Stoughton, and it will go back to the Golden Beavers. But there were 2 games here last night and 6 more, including this one here today.
Started at 11 a.m.
Started at 11 a.m. And these folks have done a nice job here at Edgewood High School hosting this event, and I'm sure they're going to be pretty tired after they're wrapped up and out of here tonight.
Last year they ran about an hour and a half late with this late game. We're done a half an hour early before the late game started last year.
And I think we mentioned it in the pregame. I think Coach Chase mentioned it in his interview. But next year, this event will be hosted by Beaver Dam High School in the brand spanking new field house.
And the following year, the boys are going to host.
Right. The boys will host the Badger Challenge in 2 years, in 2021. Steele, Kotlowski's been really active here in the latter stages of the game. Goes in for a layup, counted and one. Gets fouled by Urich. So Kotlowski will head to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. Again, clock still running. 4:23 and counting left in the contest. And it's 79-38. Beaver Dam leading Stoughton.
Well, the closest game in my memory in the Badger North and now this Badger South game has been like 32 points or 34 points to DeForest or Wanakee as she hits the free throw.
So the free throw is good. (79-39) with 3:49 to go. You know, we'll have to see if we can maybe get, Tim Chase always comes up for a post-game interview. Let's see if we can get Tara Stoffaker up here. Talk to her about 1,000 career points.
I'll take care of that.
This is Burkhart.
I'll get her.
Out to Streblo, looking into the right block, intended for, well, the pass was intended for Paige Yagodinsky, 5'8" sophomore who checked in a moment ago, and it was off the mark, and Paige couldn't handle it. So it'll go back to Stoughton. But again, that clock just ticking away. We are down to 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game. And Beaver Dam up 40. It's 79-39.
It'd be more if there wouldn't be the 10 turnovers here in the second half, but a lot of those done by the reserves.
That's it.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but they're learning. And, I know Tim Chase.
Another one.
Yeah, he's going to come up. This traveling violation on Stoughton. He's going to come up here, and this was a pretty easy win. Let's face it. He's going to come up here and he's going to tell us all the things that went wrong. Good. We got to get better. We got to get better. I just know it. Am I right?
I know you're right.
That's what's going to happen.
They're going to be home next Thursday against Baraboo, I believe.
And so will we. We'll be there for that game.
So that's his next game.
Right.
There's not many games in the next few weeks, let me tell you.
Well, they just went through really busy stretches here.
Correct.
Over the last couple of weeks. The Florida trip was 3 games in 3 days, and then last weekend 3 games in 4 days.
Well, there's 7 games left. It's all Badger North games.
It's all Badger North Conference games, right.
So 7 games to about, February, late February?
Yeah, mid to late February. Yeah, they're done with the non-conference portion of the schedule. This is the last, if you want to call this a non-conference game, I guess we can. because they don't count in the conference standings. There's a shot no good for Stonewall, and the rebound pulled out of midair. We got a 23 out there who's not on the roster. Now it doesn't matter. Minute 52 left, and the game's been over for quite a while.
So you got 7 games in about almost 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeesh. That's tough, isn't it? There are going to be some stretches where there's a steal. And that was Streblo bringing it back the other way. $1:36 left. Over to Urick for 3 in the corner. Off the rim, no good. And the box out and rebound for Megan Margie. So Margie will trot back the other way. Margie working against Urick down on that right baseline. Sends it up top now for Bryn Sproul. Over to the high left side. They go back to the right and work it underneath. And there's a shot up. Count it and one. Riley Royston, one of the reserves with the hoop and the harm. So Royston is fouled by Stonewall. And we're under a minute to play. Clock running 79-41. And one free throw coming up here for Royston. It's up and it's good. So she completes the 3-point play to make it 79-42. But Beaver Dam can pretty much dribble this one out if they prefer. Yegedinsky to Streblo.
Think that'll happen?
No, probably not. If I know my Beaver Dam team, and I think I do. Here's Urick, top of the arc. To Scharfenberg. Somebody's going to put a shot up. Well, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, they're just playing catch with it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Well, there is a shot, and Yegedinsky missed. All right, there you go. 8 seconds left. And they work it into the post. There is a block by Stonewall, and that'll end it. 2 seconds, 1. And this game is in the books. Final score tonight, Beaver Dam 79 and Stoughton 42. What an impressive, dominating performance by the Golden Beavers as they take down the Vikings in the battle of the 2 first-place teams in the Badger North and South Conferences. Stay with us. Our post-game show comes up after this on WXRO and DailyDodge.com.
up here?
And we welcome you back to Madison Edgewood High School. Mike Tronson alongside the Hall of Famer Kirk Call as we bring you into our post-game show. Final score tonight in the Badger Conference Challenge. Beaver Dam beating Stoughton 79-42. And we've got, well, we had Coach Tim Chase up here, but we've got Tara Stoffaker joining us now. And I'm going to turn on the microphone. Tara, thanks for coming up. I'll hand you the microphone. First of all, congratulations on what a milestone, 1,000 career points. Put it into words. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot. Like, this is something little kids dream of all the time. Just to be able to see it happen in real life is an unbelievable feeling, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates.
Well, and how appropriate for you anyways to do it on a three-point shot from the corner where you seem to make a living, where you, you were obviously conscious of it going into the game, I would imagine, that you knew what was going on. And
I didn't know about it until this morning.
Oh, you didn't?
I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, wow, okay. So I knew what I needed, but you know, ultimately it wouldn't have happened without the assists and my teammates being able to find me like that.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, we've watched you enough, you and your teammates, and to me, I mean, those things are nice, obviously, those personal milestones, but you and your teammates always kind of, give us the impression that it's more about the team and not the individual.
Oh, absolutely. This team wouldn't be able to function with how many good players we have if we didn't value each other to the point of everyone individual success is the team success. So
it's got to be, I mean, again, we talk about it a lot, but it's got to be so much fun to play with your teammates, because that's it. I mean, tonight you raced out to that quick start, never looked back. That's fun. I mean, it's just got to be so much fun.
Absolutely. I go to a lot of basketball games, and watching them play, it makes me really value how much we are together and how fast we play and how many good players we have on the team. A lot of teams don't have it.
Well, and again, you know, with the 1,000 points, how appropriate for you and how special to not only do it, but you do it in the same city that you're going to be playing your college basketball. And your college coach, I saw him earlier, he was here in attendance tonight.
Yes, you know, it's a great feeling just because it leads to that next chapter of my life. I mean, obviously, I'm still going for the big prize at this point with our team because you don't want to finish on a bad note, but I'm excited for the next chapter too.
You know, it was Kirk and I were laughing a little bit. It's funny because every night when your coach comes up here, when Tim Chase comes up here, you guys have usually won a game, and he's talking about want to get better. We want to get better. We want to get better. And as you know, we ask him all the time. I'll ask you, as well as you guys are playing, what do you feel, or you and your teammates feel that you want to get better at as you head down the stretch now?
Execution's a huge thing. We talked about it earlier that if we don't execute, as we're leaving points on the board, if we don't execute, our out-of-bounds plays need to get better. We need to be stronger with the ball. We need to be able to rebound at the next level. There really isn't an aspect in basketball that we shouldn't be able to be the best at. There's no reason that we should have those excuses.
Now, with games like this, now this isn't technically a conference game. It doesn't count in your conference standings. And of course, you went to Florida, played some very quality teams there. You were in Chicago in early December. Those are the games, those are the opponents that you want to play because those help to make you better, don't they?
Oh, definitely. Chase has done a phenomenal job of getting those hard non-conference games in so that way we can really test ourselves. We want to see how good are we in the nation, how good are we in the state, because we want to improve. We're okay with where we are, but we're not satisfied. We always want to get that next level, be the greatest team in Wisconsin.
Well, and you're getting a lot of recognition not only at the state level but nationally. Of course, you're coming in at number 10 according to Max Preps. ESPNW has you ranked. Do you as a team? I mean, no, you just told me that you want to be the best, but do you talk about that a lot, say in the locker room or in practice, or is it more just let's focus on business here?
It's a lot of focus on business. Sometimes we'll look at it and go, wow, we are considered that highly as a team, but we know what we need to get done, and if we don't continue to get that done, that status is going to drop, and we really don't want that. We want to have that community pride. We want to have that state pride of where we are right now.
And Coach Chase told us, and he tells us all the time, that you and your teammates certainly want to represent, the community and your school the best you can. And I'm sure you'll nod your head when you hear that, because he says it over and over that you guys are always concerned about how you represent your school and your community, and you're doing a heck of a job.
Thank you.
Kirk, do you have anything?
Yes, first of all, congratulations. I had the good fortune to watch you from your freshman year on, and you have been amazing to watch. You've grown as a person and grown as a player, and I wish you the best, not only the rest of this season. It's been a pleasure watching you, and I look forward to watching you then at the University of Wisconsin, also with your teammate from last year, Kara Crowley. So the bank was open here tonight in Madison. Got that one to go off the glass, and then the last one, I knew you were going to drain it. I had the good fortune of coaching 33 years for boys, but I had a couple 1,000-point scorers. They are rare. I understand. I think this might be the third 1,000-point scorer in the
you are
history
number
of the
3
school.
in school history, behind
And
Sue Chitko and Cassidy Trotter.
Well, there you go. And I don't think you're going to maybe set the school record, even if you do play 28 games again. But you have become such a well-rounded player, and I always say you can tell that she's a stat sheet stuffer, or she brought her lunch pail tonight or she's a Swiss Army knife. She can do it all. You do. You rebound. You pass. You can shoot the three. Excellent free throw shooter. Three-point threat. You play defense. You're unselfish. You have great teammates, but Tara, you are a quality player in person, and it's been a joy to watch you.
Thank you so much. Yep.
All right, well, Tara, thank you very much for coming up here. We didn't mean to put you on the spot, but
We're
this
good.
is a special night, and you deserve the accolades. Enjoy this one, as I know you will. Great. I'm so glad we could be here to witness it, and the folks back home on the website watching and listening. Enjoy this one. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time around on Thursday. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up here.
Savor
all right.
the
Tara
moment.
Stauffacher, 1,000-point club.
1,000 points.
There it is.
Congratulations, girl.
And wow, that was special. And it was at the 15:30 mark of the second half. The three-pointer, as we said, how appropriate. So thanks again for coming up, Terry.
Very good.
All righty. Hey, you know what? She's the entire team.
She's a quality girl.
She's a quality girl, but this entire team, there's something so special, folks. Wow, it's really something. So, tell you what we'll do. Let's take another timeout. We'll come back. We're not going to wrap it up just yet. We've got some numbers to go over, final stats, and we'll be back right after this break on WXRO and DailyDodge.com. And we continue our post-game show here at Madison Edgewood High School. Mike Tronson alongside the Hall of Famer Kirk Call. 79-42 your final tonight as the Golden Beavers defeat the Stoughton Lady Vikings. And Kirk Call, let's take a look at some of the final numbers from this one.
17 rebounds for Stoughton, 29 for Beaver Dam. Tara Stoffaker with 5, Van Loo with 4, Stonewall with 4, Burkhart with 4. And free throws, 7 for 9 for Stoughton, 12 for 16 from the line, Golden Beavers. 20 turnovers, 16 in the first half for Stoughton. 13 turnovers, 10 of those in the second half. Big win, and the story of the night, Tara Stoffaker, 1,000 points on their career. She hit it at the 15:30 mark of the second half on absolutely a perfect three-pointer. Nylon twine tickler.
And we'll take a look at the final individual scoring in this one. Now, these are unofficial numbers, but they're pretty darn close. Let's put it that way. For Beaver Dam, I have Tara Stoffaker leading the way. I've got her for 14 points, including the 4 three-pointers, and that last one with 15 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game was the big one, as that put her at exactly 1,000 points for her prep career. Also in double figures, Natalie Jens. How about Natalie Jens? 13 points. She just gets better and better. A couple of threes and 13 points off the bench for Jens. A dozen points for Maddie Wilkie. You know what we call that when Maddie Wilkie scores a dozen? That's kind of a quiet night for her, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or at least it was a quiet 12 tonight.
Right on her average.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, she's that good. 12 points for Maddie Wilkie. Also for Beaver Dam, I've got Grace Scharfenberg and Paige Schumann with 8 points apiece. 7 for Jada Donaldson, all coming in the first half. It was 6 points for Paige Hodgson. Another 5 for Allie Van Loo. 5 for Carly Burkhart, including 1 from downtown. And rounding out the scoring for Beaver Dam, Anna Streblo and Avery Stonewall with 1 point each. For Stoughton, I've got Miranda Kotlowski with 10 points. She led the Vikings tonight. She was the only player for Stoughton in double figures. 8 points for Emma Kissling. All came in the first half, though. 6 points for Delaney Seidel. Another 5 for Kiana Baker. Ashley Nelson good for 4. Peyton Treloff and Riley Royston with 3 points each. Stoughton drops to 9-4 on the year. Beaver Dam with the win, now 14-1. We're going to take one last time out. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up for this. 93 WXRO and DailyDodge.com. And back with you at Madison Edgewood. Mike Tronson alongside the Hall of Famer Kirk Call. Final score again in girls basketball here at the Badger Conference Challenge. Beaver Dam a winner 79-42 over Stoughton. And, you know, this was just yet again, Kirk Call, an example of the level that this Beaver Dam basketball team plays at. There's a reason they've won 2 consecutive Wisconsin Division II state titles. There's a reason they're ranked number 1 in Division II. There's a reason they're ranked number 10 nationally by MaxPreps.com. They play at a level that, at least at the girls, you know, as far as girls high school basketball in this state is concerned, that I have never, ever seen anybody else come close to.
And I don't think Stoughton has. I'm going to go back to my German heritage. This was a blitzkrieg. It was 17 or 19 to nothing right out of the gate. I know it was 21-2. They just said, okay, look, we are Beaver Dam, and you haven't seen anything like us. And you could just see the Stoughton girls melt. They had just no answer. The defensive pressure, the offensive firepower. Beaver Dam, again, continues to amaze us. We talk about it on the ride up. We talk about it on the ride home. We're going to see them on Thursday night again at home against Baraboo in a mismatch. It's going to be another running clock. They've got just the Badger North opponents one more time through. And there's not much else to say about this squad other than they are terrific, special, outstanding, superior, scintillating at times. That's all I got.
This is, you know, you coached for 30-plus years at the, at Eustis Ford for the boys. This is my 22nd year announcing games on the radio, 25th year just covering high school ball in the state, if you throw in my time up in Eau Claire. And this is, I'm trying to figure out another way to put it. I mean, this is something that, this is a once-in-a-lifetime deal here.
This doesn't come along
This
often.
does not come along very often, and I guess that's the message I'm trying to convey. And I'm sure you folks at home listening or watching on Daily Dodge probably already get that sense anyways, but I just can't understate it. This is something that is extremely rare. We're very blessed right now in Beaver Dam to be able to, you know, watch this team night in and night out and do what they do. Enjoy it, folks, and embrace it while it's here. Because this is something that is not likely to come around too often, if ever.
They've got 6 Division I scholarship athletes right now. Natalie Jens, I predict, is going to be one in the near future, or at least by next year. That's going to be, and again, if it's next year, then, but you call her a D1 player. So that's 7. They already played against the school that had 9 and beat them down in Illinois, correct? I'm sure that the third-ranked team down in Florida, they had multiple Division I athletes.
They did.
But
they had several.
for a Division II Wisconsin, people are calling this the best team in the state in girls basketball, bar division.
Regardless of division.
No division.
Yep.
And I'm going to just throw out a little kudos back to Beaver Dam boys tonight. They played the number 1 ranked Kimberly team, and they only lost 71-67.
Yeah, they were right there. It was
great
close.
job,
yeah,
Tim
great job
Ladrin
to Tim Ladrin.
and your boys.
Well, and here, speaking of Tim Ladrin and the Beaver Dam boys, that's our next basketball broadcast. It's actually on Tuesday night on WBEV, 1430 a.m., our sister station, and, of course, streaming on dailydodge.com. The Beaver Dam boys on Tuesday night have a non-conference game at Menasha. We'll have it for you, 7 o'clock for the pregame, 7:15 for the tip. And then, as Kirk already mentioned, our next Beaver Dam girls broadcast is this coming Thursday night at home against Baraboo, 7:15 tip, 7 o'clock pregame on WBEV 1430 and dailydodge.com. We'll have it right here, audio and video stream.
So goodbye to Coach Chase. He's running around shaking everybody's hand. Could be the next mayor in Beaver Dam if he wanted to be. But anyway, great call tonight, Tronny. Thank you very much for doing the video stream. You did a great job tonight, and thanks for the station for picking up these games. And it was a fun challenge. Next year we'll be right home in Beaver Dam.
That's exactly
so that'll
it.
be fun.
So that's going to wrap it up here from Madison Edgewood. We want to thank our sponsors again: Air Care, Farmers Implement, Beaver Dam Community Hospital, Surefire, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Pine Hills Trucking, Landmark Credit Union, Columbus Family Dental, Dr. Jen at Chiropractic USA. And we want to thank our video stream sponsors, QBS Law and Lidkey Motors of Beaver Dam. And that will wrap it up again. 79-42, your final as Beaver Dam defeats Stoughton. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Want to thank Rusty back at the studio for engineering the broadcast. Anthony here on site running the video stream for DailyDodge.com. And for this guy, he's a Hall of Famer. His name is Kurt Call. I'm blessed to work with him. My name is Mike Tronson. Thanks for tuning in. Have a pleasant evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. This has been a DailyDodge.com and WXRO Sports presentation. Good night, everybody. That's a wrap, Rusty.
Indeed, indeed.
Thank
well
you so
done.
much. Hey, great job tonight, as always.
All right. I'll see you in the near future.
Sounds good. Have a good night, buddy.
You too.